Hello everybody, it's Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I thought I would do a bit of a Q&A and just a bit of an overview about how to get started reselling on eBay or Etsy or whichever platform you decide you want to start flipping things on to either make some extra money or to try to push it into something a little more full-time. So if you're new here, my name is Margaret. I'm a reselling homeschooling mom who flips things on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, just pretty much anywhere I can to help support my family. And I talk frequently about how I do this as part of my income because I do a few different things to make money. I do print on demand. I have, this, I resell, I make YouTube videos. I do quite a few different things, pardon me, to make sure that I make enough money every month to help support my family. And I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about this, especially if you're new at this, about how this is a really good way to either supplement your income or to try to roll it into something bigger, because there are people that do this full time and are able to support their family doing this. One of the other reasons I do this as part of my income is because I do homeschool my kids, and so my days are pretty filled with a lot of things with my children and home. So this is a good way to bring in extra. And generally, I aim to bring in about $200 a week. It usually averages out to be between about $800 and $1,000 a month, which is pretty good with the other things that I also do. So I just wanted to come on and just give a brief walkthrough about how just to even get started. And then I have some questions that I've pulled aside, but then I am live. So if there are any questions that come up in the chat, then I can jump in and answer them. So just a brief overview of the different sites that are out there to sell on. eBay is a pretty big one, and eBay, you can sell pretty much anything on it. There are some restricted items that you can't sell, but for the most part, you can sell vintage things. You can sell new things, new in box, pretty much anything. Like I say, unless it's restricted as far as ivory or things that are just prohibited to sell. Now, Etsy is another site. Etsy is actually the site I started on when I first started reselling, because I was selling a lot of vintage items on Etsy. And I still get the question about this, because there's still a misconception that Etsy is only for handmade goods, and it's not. So you can certainly sell handmade items on Etsy, but you can also sell anything that's vintage. That means it's 20 years or older, and that means anything from the year 2000 or before. So that covers a lot of stuff. You can also sell print-on-demand items on Etsy, as well as digital downloads. So that's a really great place to start if you're thinking about selling a lot of vintage items. Then Mercari is another place that I sell. It's probably my eBay would be first as far as how many sales I get. Usually eBay, then Etsy, then Mercari would be next. And Mercari, as far as I can tell, you can sell just about anything there too. And then if you enjoy selling clothes, then Poshmark's another great option for you. But I sell a lot of jewelry and vintage items. So I do sell on Poshmark, but I don't make quite as much over there. I think people sell a lot more as far as clothing. Hi, everybody in the chat. I'm just going to say hi real quick. So hi, Teresa. Thank you so much for being here. Teresa and Teresa. Hello. Hi, Karen and Lynn. Thank you, Carla. Thank you all for being here. Hello, Rebel Jug. Hello, hello. I'm just going to say hey to everybody real fast, because there's not the chat hasn't run away with itself yet. So hi, everybody. So those are some options as far as getting started choosing a platform. And then at that point, you just find an item that you want to sell. I'm just going to grab something I have handy nearby. Let's say I've got this necklace, which of course I have handy nearby, tangled with other necklaces. So the next thing you would need to do is figure out what you've got and what you want to sell it for. So let's say I've got this peridot necklace, detangled, and I want to sell it. Maybe I'm going to try eBay. So I want to get some good pictures of the necklace. I want to make sure I've gotten clear pictures, and I want to take some good measurements of it. Just try to think of whatever item you've got. Try to think about what kind of questions a person would ask. And then when you do list it, make sure you also notate any flaws that it might have, because you don't want to sell something under false pretenses and then get a bad review. Then the next most important thing is to figure out how you're going to ship it. So weigh it, make sure you've got the packing materials that you might need to get it shipped out, and then fix a price and you're good to go. I know I didn't like share this. I've done videos where I walk through the whole thing, but I really wanted to focus on answering some questions on this video. So thank you. Okay, so how do I do my pictures? I have a couple of tents. Let me see if I can move this so you can see them. So right back there, that black square that you see, that is a light tent that I've got that has lights inside of it. I don't know if I have a link for it down below or not, but I have that one that I like a lot because of the lights inside. And then I try to get a light coming in through the front. And then I also have a smaller, just little pop-up tent that I like to use if I have natural lighting. I can take it outside for smaller items like this. And then I use my phone, which here it is. I use my iPhone. I've done a number of other videos that I can link after this, but if you're using your phone, you can set the camera to take a square picture, so that will help when it comes to editing it. And I usually do have to edit my photos a little bit to brighten them up after I take them, but not too much. And it usually doesn't take too long, and having a good picture can really sell your item. Thank you, Native Jedi Princess, for that super sticker. I really appreciate it. Let me come find one over here. Let's see. We need a good one to make us smile today. How about Dolly? Dolly's always positive. Thank you for that. I appreciate the super sticker. She's right in the middle of the screen. Okay, Dolly. Okay, so let me see. Any other questions? Hello, Dublin, Ireland. Thank you for being here. Yeah, ring light. It always reflects. Yeah, the ring light. I have one too. And that's. There are just some things that are going to end up having a bit of a glare, and it's unfortunate, but it happens. Totally. Okay. What tint is that? I'll have to link it below, but it's 18 inches. No, it's bigger than 18 inches. 24 inches. I got that one's a little bit bigger in case I have bigger items that I'm taking pictures of. Okay. And then at the end, don't let me forget, because I was going to ask y'all's advice about something. But yeah, we'll see if I forget. All right, let me come over to the questions I have. I pulled some. Some of them are getting started on reselling. Some of them are other questions. And yeah, but I thought, let's just do this. So Tammy asked on a video in the comments, she had a question about the ThredUp boxes and what are the denim or t-shirt, but that one I don't know. We'll have to ask some of our friends of the channel that do get the other ThredUp boxes that have the denim or t-shirt. I guess the denim ones you get blue jeans, and then t-shirts you get a variety. I was looking at them, and I think one of them was like vintage t-shirts, like vintage ones, which sounded pretty neat. But I don't sell a whole lot of clothing, so I don't really get that one. But I was looking at some of the other ThredUp boxes. So if y'all are, here's this one here. Make sure I don't get my sticker. So like this is one of the jewelry ones that I need to unbox at some point, hopefully soon. So let me see. I don't see any. Oh wait, here we go. Hi Carla. How do I weigh my items? I don't have a scale, so what would you suggest for someone starting out? I would, if you're not able to go to the post office and take care of it there, I would get a scale. The one I use, and someone said not to tell the post office that I use a food scale, but this is what I use. I got this just food scale at a garage sale, I think. But it will weigh, most of my items don't weigh over a couple pounds. But if you have bigger items, I do have a big scale over there to weigh things that weigh like 10 pounds or more. But then another way, if you have an item that is bigger than just like a couple of ounces, then you could get on your bathroom scale, weigh yourself, and then hold the item and weigh yourself, and then figure the difference. It's not perfect, but it's a start. It's probably really bad advice, but I can honestly say I've done it. So that's what I've done in the past when I had a really big item, but I didn't have my big scale yet. Yeah. So I don't know exactly how much mine goes up to on this, but I don't sell too many things that weigh a lot more than this, than what this can handle. So that's just what I use. Yeah, I use that. That's what I use too. But someone did say that the post office frowns upon it, and just not to tell them. Yeah. Okay, the denim box is anything made from denim. So shirts, jeans, accessories. Oh, cool. That's good to know. Then, oh, so cool. Yeah, Teresa says, my son and I found a fossil on the other day on a walk home from the bus. Made me think of you. Oh, nice. We went to the riverbed. I don't know. Did I share pictures of that on my Instagram? We went to a river last week or the week before. Time runs together. And we did. We went fossil hunting. I love it. I love it. Oh, yes. Thank you. Please hit the thumbs up. All right. I'm looking before I come over and grab another question. Yeah. Post office only accept postal scales, not good scale or other scale. Yes, true. So if you're able to buy like a postal style scale, do it. I have been doing this for a long time, and I'm so far so good. Okay, let's see. Next question. Okay, this was a good question. Carla asked, when you first started out, did you have to include it in your taxes? The answer to that is yes. And that is something I think there's a little bit of a misconception as far as, well, some people say, well, if you don't make so much, then you don't have to. The government, if you make $1, they want their cut. So I, from the beginning, have claimed what I make, my income on my taxes. Even if I know that there's a certain threshold that the sites will send you whatever. I always get the numbers of the forms mixed up. Somebody will tell me in the chat. Will say, you know, they'll send the form if you've made 5,000 or something. I don't even know the amount. But you're still, even if you don't make that threshold to get that form, you're still responsible for paying your taxes. And I would much rather pay it in advance than to have them come back and want penalties and all that fun stuff. It's not fun stuff. So yeah, definitely pay your taxes. Oh, Linda, thank you for that super sticker. And hi, I missed you coming into the chat. Hello. Okay, I've got to find you a good super sticker over here. Here we go. This is a happy one. Let me move aside. Look at her. She's got a little panda outfit on. That reminds me of the Penderwicks. Wait, is it the Penderwicks? Anyway, the little girl wears a panda outfit. Panda Laney, that was her name. Penderwicks? I think that's the name of the book. Okay, $10.99. That's the one. I'm really bad about remembering. This is why I have somebody do my taxes for me. So I have a CPA. It's totally worth it. My CPA, it's like she does my business and my personal taxes, and I think it's $200 to $250, which for me was totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Oh, TLO says there's some great scales for around $25. Yeah, you can totally get a scale, a legit one, for sure. On Teresa says on Amazon they have them pretty cheap. Cool. Yes. Penderwicks. Yes. We read. This is one of our books that we read. Ooh. Oh, yay. We've got a troll in the dungeon. Isn't this fun? You know, it would be more fun if this troll was more creative. Okay, we're blocking you only because you're not creative enough. Come back when you've upped your trolling game, and then we can play. Okay, next up. So, okay, Carla also asked, does anyone know how to find her store on eBay? My store on eBay, Etsy, on all the sites is Texas Gal Treasures. And I think you just go to advanced search, and then you search by seller. And it just Texas Gal Treasures on there. I have a link down below, but I do get messages every now and then saying the link isn't working. So I need to double check that. But it's me. It's me everywhere. TX Gal Treasures, I think, on Poshmark, but the others are Texas Gal Treasures. Next. That's good for, yeah. Oh yeah, totally a good price. So I'm very, very happy with my lady that helps me with my taxes. It's a lot. I don't even know. Okay, next up. Okay, some of these are questions that are reselling how-tos, and some of them are just other questions that came up. So Carissa, I hope I said your name right. Carissa, probably. Oh, am I still doing repurposing boxes? Like, do you mean like the craft lots that I sell. I have a few. I think I'm selling them for 25 shift. I can't even remember, but I have a few. And then I was thinking, this is what I was going to ask y'all to help me remember at the end, that I need your advice. Who was it that sent me the message now? Oh gosh. Someone, a friend of the channel, sent me a message and said that another reseller was doing not like an auction on their site, but just saying, I'm selling this. This is the price if you're interested. And I was thinking about, I was like, that's a good idea. Maybe I should try to do that. And not do it like an auction, but just sort of, if you want it, this is the price. If you don't, because I do get a lot of, when I do haul videos, people will want to buy stuff, which is awesome. And we just go back and forth through email. So I'm like, I could try it. Yeah, definitely. Sometime we've got some bills that have popped up, so it might be nice to do. Papa Bear says, what is your bookkeeping system, GoDaddy or something else? I use GoDaddy bookkeeping. I do. I like that because, one, it's a tax write-off because it's for my business. Two, it will sync with my PayPal, and I can sync it with, I think it syncs with eBay even. I don't even know. Anything I could sync it with, I did. PayPal and my bank for sure, my business account. And that way I can just come in and categorize things. So anytime I go to Goodwill, it'll automatically categorize it cost of goods sold. Or anytime I go to Staples or Office Depot, it'll categorize it automatically as office supplies. So I like that. Every now and then I'll have to come back in and enter my mileage, or sometimes there are a few things that come up that I have to, if I've pulled cash out or whatever like that. Let's see. 925 Blue Box was oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, next question. Hello. Wait, I saw Dave come in. Hi, Dave. How are you? Do you find your 10K, 14K gold pieces sell for more money on eBay or having a jeweler? Well, the things that I have sold, I haven't sold a whole lot of them on eBay, I'm going to say, because I hoard them. I don't know why, but I end up not listing them. Hang on. I hear the kids. I think my dad must be here. He was coming. I'm not, hang on. Is that you? Are you coming to tell me news? I'm live. Yes. Did Granddad show up?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, not yet. Okay, good.
I think Mom, they said he's on University Boulevard.
Okay, he'll be here in just a second. Okay, cool. All right. So I end up, back to the question. I just have a lot of it I haven't sold. I don't know why. It's like I'm a dragon or something and I don't want to sell it. But I have had a few pieces that I did take. Like there were some cufflinks that I sold to a jeweler, and he gave me a really good price for the items. And so I don't know what it is about me, and I don't know why. I could just sell them. So you could totally do it. Yeah. And it's like they're sitting right there. I just need to sell it. I don't know why I don't do it. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Dave. Okay. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yeah, I price high usually, though. I do. How often does someone return things on eBay? I don't have too many. I'm trying to think how many a year. Maybe 5 a year, less than 1 a month. I know that. I did have this month, I had not even a return, but I had to refund 2 people because this month and last month, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. Things have been kind of crazy. And so I switched labels on 2 packages. One of the buyers I heard from, the other I never heard from, that they got the wrong thing. I messaged them when I figured it out from the other buyer. Hey, I sent you the wrong thing. Let me know how you want to handle this, blah, blah, blah. But I ended up just refunding both of them. That's what I did. You heard your goal too. I don't know why I do it. Maybe it's like, currency for when the world ends. I don't even know. I have no idea why. So, yeah. Oh, definitely. My mom came. When did Mom come? Tuesday? she's been here a couple days, and my dad's coming today. So it'll be nice, a nice change of pace around here, you know. So yeah. All right. I saw some other. Let's see. Barbie said Etsy deposited a whopping $1 in my checking account last month. Listings. Oh, they ate up the profit. Ooh. Better way to manage Etsy. I guess it just kind of depends on the price of the item, like how much it's being sold for. I know when I first started, I sold things for a lot less. You know, I was happy selling literally I would sell a book for $5, and that made my profit, you know, just a buck or two after everything. But I think, and I don't know if you're a new seller or not, but it's not a terrible way to get some good feedback and some good credibility on the site. So I don't know the full spectrum of but definitely I price my items a bit higher now than I used to, now that I've got some feedback, and because I think it builds confidence in the buyers if they see that you've got, you know, you've had a number of sales and you've got a number of things going on in your shop. You've got a full shop and good reviews, and you've sold some things. Just yeah. Hope that answered the question. Okay, Victor says, "Oh, got your first Lego haul the other day. I got them on clearance. Nice. How long do you usually wait before I list them?" The ones that I had that I just started listing during all of this pandemic, I had some of them for at least a year, if not longer. I know I moved some of them from the old house, so maybe 2 years. It just depends on how long you have to wait. I needed to start selling them because of I think I hear my dad sneezing outside. Yeah, I held on to them for a while because, and it ended up working out because now when I did need them, I was able to start selling them. But yeah, if you just got them on clearance and you're really waiting to see, you know, I would wait a little bit until they become more scarce. That's when the prices start going. If you're able to hold on to them, definitely, I would do that. Do I still use List Perfectly? Yes, I did. Or I do, rather. I do. And let's see, I did up my subscription. Wonder if you still like it, how I use it. I use it to list items. Most of my items I don't relist because I have them on automatically. They automatically renew. And I don't use it to take things down from, because they do have the ability where if it sells on eBay, you can go to List Perfectly and say this item sold, and it'll take it down from the other places. The reason I don't, and it doesn't make any sense now that I'm thinking about it, the reason I don't do it is because I kind of like having the items deactivated in Etsy, because I can see because when they do it, they totally delete it. And I like to see things that have been deactivated. I don't know why. Force of habit, I guess. But it doesn't really matter because if I'm using List Perfectly, I can just, if somebody comes back and returns the item and I want to relist it, that's kind of why. Then I still have everything. But if it's in List Perfectly, all the stuff is there anyway. I think it's just a force of habit, something that I just need to let go of, and just, it would save me more time for sure, just to go boop, one button instead of opening up 4 tabs and doing all of that. So you're new on eBay listing. How many items am I allowed to list? When you first start, what is it, 10 or 25, something like that? But I think you can call them to get it increased. But I don't know. It's been so long, I can't remember if it's 10 items or 25 items. Somebody will know in the chat. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. It's Siri. I hope I said your name right. I like that, though. What percentage of my sales on eBay come from subscribers, or do you know? I don't know, but I have a suspicion that friends, every now and then friends of the channel will say, I bought this. But other than that, I won't know. But I'm totally grateful for it. And I know your question isn't, and coming from a negative view, so don't take this negatively, my response. I have had people say stuff to me about that. And my response to it, and I know that's not what you're saying, but I have had people be kind of snarky about it, you know, like, well, if I had a channel, I would have more people buying stuff too. I'm like, well, then go make a channel. You know, and that was not directed at you at all. Oh, there's the door. That must be my dad. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. Do I use the promote this item feature on eBay? I have. I don't know if they're still active though, but I never saw any. I didn't feel like it did anything for me, so I don't actively do it. There may be some items that are still. Does it go away if you don't take it away or like remove it? I don't even know. Okay. Okay. Lucid Curious said, I forgot about Goodwill Blue Box yesterday. Was I able to score what I did? I was waiting for it because with Goodwill Blue Boxes, it goes live 5 o'clock for me, Central Time. And I have to be sitting at my computer at 4:59, ready to refresh that page. And even then, some days in the weeks past, I haven't gotten them, but I did actually get a couple yesterday. So, but if you're not there, 5:01, they're gone, and so many times, I miss it because I'm busy doing something else. Same thing with ThredUp. If I'm not sitting at my computer and they go live and we get the notifications in the group, somebody will say, if I'm not there, then I totally miss it. So, okay, how often do I get scammed on eBay? Maybe once ever. And then I'm not even 100%. I'm like when I first started a long time ago, I tried to sell like a used iPhone. That was a bad idea. But I think there are a lot of people. I do get emails. I got an email yesterday, somebody asking, hey, this happened. I got, somebody sent me an offer for more than what my item was worth. And then they asked me to text them. And I think there are people that are out there targeting new sellers. They'll see that you don't have a lot of sales or that I don't know how there's a way to sort by new sellers. But this happens and do not reply to somebody offsite on eBay. If it seems like it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. So as much as I know, like when I first started, it was really tempting because you want to make sales and you want to get things going. But yeah, if it seems like it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Hang on, I hear feet coming. You there?
Yeah.
I hear your feet.
Are you recording?
I am.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. Is Granddad here? Okay, I'll tell him I'll be there in a second. Okay. Rachel's, what's the best place to sell books? Either Amazon or eBay, I would think. Unless somebody knows a better site. Because you can sell. Chris, don't do that. She's going to knock the screen over. Don't do it. You can do merchant fulfilled on Amazon where you can sell your books on Amazon, and then when it sells, you ship it out. They do have fulfilled by Amazon where you send your items to the Amazon warehouse. I used to do that, but the fees were just insane. Oh dear. Do I know how the temporary postal rate raised October to January? I don't know. I haven't done any research on that, so it's something I'll have to look into. I don't know anything about it. Oh yeah, send offers to watchers is good. Yeah, I do that like every day. I'm so glad they did that. It just jumped again. Here we go. So, thank you, Christina. Yeah, I'm really happy I got some. I feel bad because I know some, friends of the channel, like friends, they don't, it's hard to get them. And if you don't have your payment information like already set, if you have to sit and enter it in, it's going to sell out. So I have it like where I just hit my PayPal button. That's it. And then I don't think they ship to post PO boxes, which is another, because I normally get everything shipped to my PO box, but I have to have it shipped to my house. So then, oh yeah. No, I knew. I thank you. Yeah. But I totally suggest if you're interested in making a YouTube channel. I've been at it for a few years, but it took a while to get to this point. So it's fun, but it is work. So It's fun work, right? And there are perks that come along with it. So I mean, if you're able to do it, do it. You know, it's a great community. As you can see, everybody here in the chat is just so sweet, so nice, and everybody's so supportive of each other. So it's definitely something that if you're on the fence about, you know, why not? Even you don't even have to show your face. You know, you could do camera down and show stuff on a table, or I don't know. I mean, I know Jen, Pudgy Picker, for the longest time, her hauls, she'd just put everything on her kitchen table. And she would just go with her camera and show the stuff on the table. You know, it's just do whatever you're comfortable with. And you just, people, I mean, because I know some people don't click with me. They click with other site, you know, sellers. So, and that was another thing. And I tell my sister this too. Like, she's like, oh, but people are already making videos like what I'm thinking about making videos. I said, it doesn't matter. You can make the exact same video as somebody else, but somebody will like your personality better than the other personality, or they'll just click with you better, or they like your sense of humor better. And it doesn't matter. Like, if you want to do it, do it. There's nobody out there. There's no YouTube police. Well, there kind of is, but there's no YouTube police saying you can't make the same video, the same type of video as somebody else. I mean, there's a million jewelry haul videos out there. Not a million, but you know, everybody's got their own take. Anyway, okay, I'll get off my soapbox. It jumped. My chat jumped. Do I ever end a listing and repost similar on eBay? Not really. It has happened in the past, but I just don't have time. That's the only reason. Because I've heard people say that they'll do that to kind of refresh their listings and try to move things up in their store. Yeah, definitely. So, okay, call it. Okay, eBay used to have a site, half.com, sell books. Oh, yeah. But I think merchant fulfilled, if I did more books, I probably would do Amazon merchant fulfilled. But I don't. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hang on. Oh, Kathleen, thank you for that super sticker. I'm going to send you one back. Oh, what do we want to do? We need a new one now. Granddad must have brought something great because I just heard the kids go, ah! Okay. Oh, here we go. Hugs. 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 Black and white kitty hugs. Thank you for that super sticker. Oh, dear. I got to get back to my... I'm saying, I'm looking because it kind of, I'm crazy when my sister and I, we're like two peas in a pod, Dave. If you haven't seen any of my sister videos, I have a whole playlist of like just me and my sister Elaine when we get together. And yeah, we haven't done that in a really long time. I should do a video with Nick. Yeah, it has been a long time. We actually talked about it not too long ago. We're like, we should do that. You're right. We should do that. And then we just like, yeah, it's been a long time. I miss Nick and Andrea. There's a lot of new UK. Oh, and a lot of new UK YouTubers. Cool. That's how I found them, Nick and Andrea, because there weren't a whole, at the time, there were not a whole lot. But yeah, anyway. Okay, hard to sell eBay, books on eBay for much of a profit. So many, right. Yeah. Definitely. And I know I look on Amazon. I mean, I feel like I'm buying something from Amazon every other day. It's true. So you just started a random type thrifting channel. Yeah. Oh, totally. And you know what? The cool thing, I did delete some of my older videos, but I kind of regret it now. But maybe one or two of my older videos I deleted. But I'm glad I kept a lot of them because I can go back and see how much I've changed over the years. And yeah, anyway. So, so eBay and managed payments, I heard you can use Google Pay and Apple Pay. Oh, I don't know that. I have to find out about that. I don't know. Z's got a shop, like a physical shop? You're kidding me. Oh gosh, I really do need to catch up with things. Like a physical in person, like he's a shop owner. I would like to visit that shop. Oh, you sell books regularly in your antique booth. Big coffee table books for $15. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I thought about that. I didn't do very well with the antique booth. I had an antique booth back when I lived in Houston, but it was in Alvin, which is kind of far out, and it was in a ginormous antique mall. So you're competing with like a ton of other sellers. It was fun to do, but I didn't really make a whole lot of money at it. The overhead was really expensive, but I thought about maybe trying it again here. I don't know, maybe not. It just was a lot of work. I mean, hats off to friends that have antique booths. Mine was a lot, maybe because it was so far. I had to drive like 30 minutes to get there. It was too much for me. But it was kind of fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, Mystery Science Theater is fun. Yeah, definitely. And I miss doing ride-alongs and like going out into the thrift stores and the bins and stuff, but I just can't do it right now. Oh, wow. How fun. I haven't trolled Z in a while. I may need to go over there and start trolling his channel a bit. Not mean trolling, fun trolling. Yes. Do I have to pay taxes on online sales? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Then here's some other questions that I got. I didn't see any more in the chat. I didn't see any of your comments about what did y'all think about when I asked about if I did like a sales thing on the channel. I can't decide if I want to do it or not. Not like a auction, but like I'm going to sell some pieces of jewelry or like a lot of stuff. I don't know. I go back and forth like thinking about maybe I should just go back to doing jewelry again. But then there's other fun stuff. I don't know. Okay. Back over here to the questions. Okay, Linda was asking, how do I calculate shipping? I saw you typing something on the computer, not sure where to do it. So when I first started out, when I calculate my shipping, I go to the United States Postal Service site, and they have a link there that says calculate a price. And you can enter in where the item's going and the size of the box and the weight of the box. And it will tell you the different options you've got for how to ship the item. So that's basically how I did it. And I just use my regular printer. I don't have like a Dymo special printer or anything like that. So that's what I do. I should definitely do a sale. Okay. Oh, you're up for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try it. I know, who was it that was telling me? It drives me nuts when I can't remember. I can't even remember the other seller they said that was doing it. Like once a week, this other seller was doing it. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do it. Okay. What labels do I use to print? I use their like half-page ones. Here, I just shipped some stuff. These are Avery. And they're the kind that are like half the page. I thought these were perforated. Oh, they are perforated. Only I'm not good at perforation. That's okay though. You know, they print out and they peel and stick. I can't peel it. I'm gonna like embarrass myself. There we go. They're like that. So it's cool. Okay, cool. Yay to live sales. Okay, I'll plan that. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. I'll have to pull some things out. Pirate ship. I've looked at it and then I forget to go back and look at it some more, but I keep hearing really good things about pirate ship. Definitely. You use regular paper. I mean, for the longest time I did paper and just taped it down. Totally. I did it for a long time. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Maybe I'm not going to sneeze. Then, Trisha was asking, can you sell mystery lots of jewelry on eBay? If so, do you list them there too? You're not really supposed to do mystery unless they've changed it. Mystery lots on eBay, because you're supposed to list everything that's in the lot, I think. I have like mixed lots up there, but no, like where it's sight unseen. So I think people have done like a picture of just like a pile of stuff. So you're not seeing everything that's in there. But no, other than that, I don't. This one, okay, we kind of already talked about the shipping. Okay, oops, hang on, let me turn that off over here. Boom. Okay, then, oh dear, I feel like I missed something. What was it? If I missed a question, just put it back in there. You, you want to, but you're scared you'll end up talking to yourself. I talk to myself all the time. You might come to like it. So I want to find time. Oh yeah, I used to worry about that too, and I would message people like, I'm getting ready to go live, and I would message like the other people that generally go live too, and it just started being like, I just have to do it when I have time to do it. And if somebody gets their feelings hurt about it, oh well. I mean, because it's not intentional. Absolutely. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like, I know that somebody's going live every day at this particular time. I'm going to do it on purpose. People who want to watch you are going to come watch you, and people are going to watch them. Yeah. You don't recognize anyone. Well, introduce yourself, Dave. That's the way you get to know people. Just say, hey, everybody, I'm Dave. Love me. Let's see. I can't get labels. Only half of the label. I'm not sure. One of the sites that I have to like go and cut and paste it and turn it, and it's a pain. Yeah. Oh, it totally just jumped again. Let's see. Thrifter, Hunter, Vintage Hunter, Nifty Vintage. Others do live sales. Oh, okay. Oh, am I jumping on a trend? See, this would be a thing like, oh, now Margaret's doing it too. I don't know. We'll see. You still do paper and tape. But now I'm like, this is the thing. Like, oh, are they going to say now Margaret's? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. If you want to do it, do it. Yeah. Yeah, if you use regular paper, don't tape over the barcode. True, true. All right. Yeah, you got to do yourself. Totally. Totally. So, oh, good. Is Dave introducing himself? So, ask him questions. Just start peppering him with questions. Let's see. I was doing on that. I used to do the auctions. Like Cindy, she has a channel. Cindy Loves Jewelry, and she would come and help me do auctions on my channel. But then I quit doing them. It is a lot of work, and I felt bad too because it was her time, and we would go for like 3 hours. It was fun talking to everybody and everything, but it was a lot of work. But I think if I do it the way that you guys were saying, was just like, this is the price. If you want it, this is what we do. Blah 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 blah. So I don't know what that is. Yeah, Dave, what do you repair? Oh, is he gone now? Look, did he now we're all talking about him. And he's not there to answer. Okay, well, we'll just have to go troll his channel. So, all right, I think I should go down and say hello to my dad. He brought ribs, and I've stopped eating a whole lot of meat, but I'm going to be eating ribs. So that's what that is. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks so much for coming to hang out. I hope I was able to answer some of your questions about reselling, and I will look into doing it'll probably be a lot of jewelry stuff. I am thinking about doing because I have so much to list. I don't know that I'll be able to get it all listed. So I'm thinking of doing some destash lots and stuff. So that'll maybe tomorrow if I can get everything together. Because Monday I normally do the sales update. So yeah. Okay. All right. I'm so glad that you guys are coming to hang out today, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye, you guys.